No, I was not holding the remote hostage, my love.
I mean, I really thought you might have pulled the controller.
I was trying to stop you from getting the controller until I had that guarantee.
That's why I was like, you would have held the controller
Yeah, right? Uh-huh.
Just over there fighting for it.
Just a little bit. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, we've been,
My bad.
No, I purposefully turned the mic on in a mid-conversation for us.
You ass.
Yeah, just a smidgen. Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Good evening. It is once again time to start getting that pile of shame taken care of. Alrighty. I have that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Go ahead and lurk. I know that you are doing your gameplay stuff. Alright. Let me actually do a couple of things before we actually get down to brass tacks. First and foremost, how's everybody's evening going? I'll do that later, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. No, we are not working on AdMech automation today, although I will be showing off the completed Dune Crawler. Before I get started, I'm actually going to be working on the Hierophant, the Tyranid Hierophant that I need to finish for profit. Oh, and I just lost my train of thought of what I was doing. Oh, that's what I was doing. Duplicate that. Go there. Put that over there. Copy that. Go to Discord. Here we go. Oh, I forgot that I need to put that there. Would you like to do that to the mic, my love? And there we go. Contribution from the lovely mouse. How'd that go again? Yeah.
He has his teeth in.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so weird.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my wife was showing me a picture of one of our really good friends. Uh, sorry, I'll go in through a couple of the channels that... Oh, that's that thing. Okay. What is it? Here it is. Howdy, hey. How are you doing, Jammer? You're playing EDF right now, aren't you? Yes, yes, you are. I'm just going through some of my Discord channels and doing some shameless self-promotion.
You're not shameless.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just said, my love.
I said you're not.
I know.
I heard.
What? Okay. All right. No, that's that. That's that. Okay, cool. I have done all I can on that end. So away we go. I actually have a question for you, Jammer. Who is this Lucy person that is now in the crew? Because I have no idea who she is. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I was just wondering. I saw that and I was like, who is this? I have no idea. Alright, so let's get down to brass tacks. First and foremost, there she is. Nice and finished. Oh, well. Yeah, it's best to do part at a time. Here we go. Got her all finished. All textured and washed and everything. Even got some little dirt in there and such. And then, as Bleedy Boy has said, the ground of Abydos, if you're an old Stargate fan. Yes! Good evening, Gaming Mom. Hi, Mom. Marcy says hi, too. Yes, we are at 40. It is mind-blowing to think that we are already almost at affiliate. And then I just need to do the time constraints. It's ridiculous. But yeah. So, we got that taken care of. I really like how that red copper came out with that Nolan oil wash. Made sure to get some of the dirt and the sand in some of the spots there that it would naturally get into. So, and that just goes right there. I'm more than likely going to keep this off and not glue it together for storage, for ease of storage and such. But it's done. The first model is complete. I don't know about that, Jammer, but I'd certainly do my best. But that is one of the two fully complete. And then we're not going to be working on it today, but I have another one to go. That has a different cannon loadout and a different attachment, as well as a different leg loadout. More of an artillery piece rather than an actual like tank. So, yep, that won't be the next thing that we're working on. We're actually going to be working on something for Prophet that I owe him for a long time, and that is this boy. I've already got most of him primed. I need to do some touch-up work on the black, but this is a Tyranid Hierophant, and this is just the body. He has 4 legs, 2 foreclaws, and then mandibles that we're going to be going on. But this is actually one of the... I actually think it is the biggest Tyranid model in the GW line, and we're going to be working on him a bit today. I'm going to do some touch-ups with the black for here, and then I think that we're going to work on some of his legs. So that's that. Get that out of there so that we have space. Do I have? Yes. All right. Throw that up there. He is a full resin, so I did have to wash him before I even started priming or painting him. So he is all done. I did a base coat of black and then started with the orange on the rib cage. For most of Circe's army, we have a Starship Troopers theme that we're kind of going with. But I am a terribly slow painter and have promised way too much. So he is outsourcing and doesn't fail to remind me that I owe him a lot when it comes to stuff like that. But I think that we're going to touch up him. Oh, there's the rest of my AdMech on the sprue.
I'm glad you found that.
Yeah, I found the rest of my on the sprue AdMech. That's actually really nice. Whoops.
Sitting like 3 feet from you the entire time.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't really like get down and look for them because I already have way too much to work on.
Pile of shame.
Yes. Hey,
I added to the pile of
you
shame.
contributed. You have no space to talk, woman.
I am well aware I have added to the pile of shame, and I'm proud of it.
It wasn't even those that you added to the pile of shame.
I'm aware. That Christmas was expensive.
I told you not to, and yet you did anyway.
And you thought telling me not to do something was going to stop me? I'm sorry.
I didn't. However, I thought
That
the
was
price
just
tag was.
encouragement.
I thought the price tag was enough of a deterrent.
Nope. I love you.
I love you too. Hey, it's a Spectre. Yes, that is a big boy. This is one of Prophet's that I am long overdue to get down to brass tacks on. Actually, before I begin, I need to pull up an arachnid from Starship Troopers so I can actually have a color scheme and a base on that. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Arachnid. I think we're going with the standard. Oh, can I get a less blurry photo? Good gods above. I don't know if you're trying to abbreviate something, Mom, or if you had a fat finger key moment. What?
What'd she say?
Are you trying? Were you trying to say twiz or twas? TWSS. I have no idea. Is that?
Got me there.
I don't know.
You know, she's probably grunting on the other side of the screen. Going,
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Oh God. Oh. What? You know, I'm just gonna
Did she just
not.
come back with that?
Just gonna leave that alone, and I haven't either. That's why I was so confused.
Good job, Mom. You just confused a lot of us.
Where's a good photo? I guess that's there we go. That's a good photo. That's a much better photo. It's not wanting to just open up. Yeah, yes, I know. There we go. That's a good photo. Actually has some red on the top. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Listen, I told you I'd work on it. You know I did. I'm sorry. We're actually gonna shrink that just a smidgen. I need to get it small enough where I can still see chat. Beautiful. Hey. Gorgeous. Awesome. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Music volume alright for everybody? I didn't actually do a whole check on that. Awesome. Cool. Alrighty then. Alright, so time to get those out. Get the Grimoire purple out as well. I did a mix for this way back, but I honestly do not remember what the mix was for that purple. But we'll figure it out as we go along. Do I want... No, I want to do red, yeah. Let's do a red for... We're going to do a red for the tongue. And... It's more of a yellow, honestly, but that's... So that's a contrast. I don't want to just do straight red. Let's do a pixie pink. And Excuse me as I just go through like all of my colors. Oh. I got some of these like brown and red. Lots of contrast. What I might do? I'm gonna try out that shade right there. Do I want to try a flesh tone underneath the... Yeah, they are meant to be... Yeah, let's just keep that. Actually, let's get rid of the pink entirely, because we're going to do a purple on that. Because then we can do the red for the blood, and then we have the blood for the blood god that we can use as well as... Glistening blood. Gorgeous. Alright. Don't need any metallics, because that'll just look weird. I do have this master purple as well that I can throw in there. It's the MSP purple. I think... Oh! That's called a runic purple. Their blood is green in that. Right? Am I going crazy? Isn't Starship Troopers the Arachnid's blood green? Like this foot soldier? I'm not going crazy, right, hon?
Huh?
The Arachnid's blood is green? Like the base Arachnid? I think so as well. Time to Google. Actually, YouTube would probably be best. Hold on. Starship Troopers. Excuse me, I'm gonna need to mute the music here for a second. Just cut off all of that so that I can double check. I think the beetles were orange. Like the flame beetle was orange. But gotta find a good clip of them, you know, actually shooting things. Which... Yes, the warrior arachnids are green. Green blood. Awesome. Cool. So I can actually use that this dungeon slime green for it. Cool. Do some of that. Okay. And here we go. Enough footing around. Time to get busy. Ooh. Haven't used this one in a long time. Uh-oh. It's Silver! My lovely mouse, would you like to say hi to Silver?
Hi, Silver!
You know, I don't... Actually, that picked up.
It did? Awesome.
Let me turn the music back on. There we go, okay. Hi.
I wish you the best of luck while making the jewelry while you listen to him do what he does. You might have to stop for a minute.
Oh. Well, I appreciate her. Yes, I am painting the biggest of bugs. I think it is. Spectre, remind me, or correct me, or Spectre or Prophet, actually. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Hierophant is the biggest in the GW line for Tyranids. Because it's one of two of the Titanic. But the Flyer isn't nearly as big. Where's my alcohol? There it is. You never make it a pair of the damn things again. I'm so sorry. Hey, at least you have something to keep busy. If he's in chat still. No, for not the biggest model. For the specifically for the Tyranids though, because I know that they have a whole fucking the whole Titan line, but I think is it not the biggest for the Tyranids? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know. They have the whole Titan line. I get that. Oh, if only. Maybe... Come here. Mouse, come here.
Can I take my cookies out first?
No, because he's in chat.
Oh, no, my cookies. I will not let them burn.
I know my rainbow is showing. I have it on proud display right there for the camera. You can see it all.
Look at the rainbows.
Look at the first time chat, the most recent one.
You're welcome. I sent him the link.
Oh, did you? Did you?
I did.
So he made a whole... he made a whole account just...
I'm so proud of you. You learned how to internet. I'm so glad no one can see me doing my weird dance. Because I'm doing a weird proud dance.
Yeah. Yep, sabotage.
Are a wonderful adopted hoe.
You know, I really hope that username doesn't get smacked with the ban hammer by Twitch. Oh, we miss you too, Silver. Oh, by the way, Silver, I did in fact make you a mod without your permission. You're welcome. Oh, Jammer, that's fine. I honestly don't care. You're good. What? God. Y'all are just going a mile a minute so much that I've forgotten what I was doing. What was I doing? I was getting the purple. Okay, that's right. Let me let me wash out my inkwells with some. Oh no! Did you drop your cookies, my love?
Nothing happened.
Yeah, listen. It's honestly nothing too big, Silver. I may have like maybe 10 mods, which is like more than half of my viewer base to begin with. So. Oh, that's what I meant to ask you to go grab too.
Huh.
I need more 91% alcohol.
It's only 9. I can go grab some.
No. I should be good for tonight because I'm just washing out the inkwells. That's fair. Mom, just to let you know, you do know, Adopt a Hoe. Just letting you know.
I forgot. She doesn't know that.
He's, oh. Can I say that? He's a certain ranch hand that hangs out with us. Can say
He's
that.
our Heckles.
Our
Our
she
scary
knows.
little clown.
I was going with a more abstract. He's a certain ranch hand that hangs out a lot with us. Rough Rider. I mean, if you count Roadhouse, then yeah, probably.
We're on the same path as me. Oh, he's gonna kill us when he comes home.
Oh, I think he'll be fine. Maybe we could make that a series. Yes, it is silver. It absolutely is. So fired.
Who's fired?
We are apparently.
Oh. No, we're not.
I'm gonna move him so y'all can actually see what I'm doing, so that I can claim I'm actually, you know, correctly streaming. Yeah. Oh, that was an adorable moment. The Adopta just figured out who Silver is.
Oh.
At least I think he did.
Don't make me text you. It ruins the fun. And I'm making cookies, so meh.
She is indeed making cookies. Oh, the color shift paints are the hardest to get out of the inkwell. No, no, it's not. Oh, he hasn't figured it out. Oh no.
The heartbreak, the betrayal.
Oh. It. Let's see. Should we drop hints? I know these are disposable, but I've had the same two for years, so I'd like to keep them because I am a stuck-up bitch.
He absolutely is.
My love, whenever you do come back, can I have another paper towel, please? I didn't need the whole thing. What?
I have cookie in my hand.
And?
It was gonna be a hot minute, so I just brought you the whole thing.
That's why I said next time, not... Oh, God. Oh. Let's see, hints. Okay. The first and biggest one is that she worked with us. And was one of the more tenured people who worked with us. Silver never did any managerial things, but she did help run one of the houses.
I thought she did manage something at one point.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's your favorite darkness runner. Yes, she did have a character named Silver. Oh, you may have to whisper him, Silver. Then. All right. All right. Cool. All right. All right. Thank you very much. You have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Be safe and text us if you need. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty. Get some moisture out of here. Those right there. Okay, cool. Get us a little bit of a bigger workspace. All right. And then, time to shake. Actually, let me just shake all freaking 3 of these. Oh, shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body live. Work, 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 Sonora, work it all the time. Alright. How'd that go again, hun?
Nope.
No?
Nope. You got it once and that was it.
Just got it once. Okay, dang. Okay. Don't tell me you're clogged again. Oh, to be fair, it's been a while since I've used this purple. It has been. Need to shake this a little bit more.
I don't want to know what you were thinking there, Mom.
Where did the toothbrush go? There it is. Ooh. Almost lost. In the middle. Yes, I know, I'm brushing his teeth. Ha 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 ha. Getting a bunch of the fuzz out of them, too. Alright. Yep. We know that it was a song, however, you know what, never mind. I'm not gonna have that conversation. Whatever.
I'm making another Now You See Me.
What are they on? 3 now?
This will be the third one.
Oh, like missions and like the Mission Impossible series. Good gods above, if I can talk. Eh. Uh. I'm okay. Oh, that's what I meant to grab. That's what I meant to grab at the bunker. Good lord. I meant to grab a purple shade. But I'm alright. This'll do. I'll be fine. Because I have a blue and I have a red, but... yeah. I know. Hey, speaking is hard sometimes.
You know what also is hard? Trying to sleep when you get hit with the giggle fits.
Yeah, that's... you mean exactly like last night? I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna keep that one to myself. Because that was particularly not exactly... probably not exactly TOS friendly. So, just to keep y'all a little bit of updated, I got the schedule posted on the Twitch. I got my Instagram linked, and after completion... Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I meant to take a picture of this before I started so that we had a starting point. Dang it. Okay. After this stream, I will take a picture of this so that I can have a starting point photo. But after I'm completed with each model that I do here, I'll be posting an after photo on the Instagram so that thank you very much for the update, Mom. That is already ridiculous to me. I have 8 more to go before I am an affiliate with Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. It's a tad ridiculous. But of course I need to keep up the schedule, and that'll be a little bit of a challenge in and of itself because we actually cut it pretty close with the kiddos to bed. But we're doing good. Yeah, and that is that is just from me restarting and having everything set up. Because I did try a stab at it way back when. Oh, back at the apartment. And it kind of fell apart. Yeah. So it's wild. It's wild to see, it's wild to think about, just wild in general. Alright, more of the grimoire. But yeah, after that, and I of course still need to fill out the hours per month and the streams per month, but Yeah, I bet. I have no doubt it'll be so. I bet you it'll be, for me at least, surreal until that happens. But yeah, that'll definitely. It's just one of those things that's like just shocking. And of course, I have help from Gaming Mom's old community and people she's still in touch with, and then my good friend Meeble and her community, and others. So it's one of those things that are just bonkers and wild. And I still have, networking and stuff to do. I need to revitalize, or your new community, right? Excuse me. And I need to get, revitalize my social media and such. Right now I just have the Instagram, which is my old Instagram that I kind of flip-flop through. I need to get X. I need to do Blue Sky or something. I need to... eventually at a certain follower point, or when I first start getting, actual subscribers, I'll start a Patreon at some point, I think. And I need to do, like a link tree and all of that stuff. So it's all a lot of stuff that I'll need to do while juggling, the kiddos and actual work and all sorts of stuff. The dream I should keep saying is to eventually do this full time and to branch out into, actual gaming and getting that set up. But that's a whole other bag of tricks that is a lot. So right now I'm content to just do yes, I actually caught him streaming and thanked him for the shout out. He was very confused as to who I was at first, but thankfully one of his viewers, Cake, was kind enough to remind him what happened. But yeah, I was very thankful for him. I saw that on my analytics and I was like, who gave me a shout out whenever I wasn't streaming? But yes, I thanked him profusely for that, and was very, very appreciative of that. Yes, Cake is nice. I appreciate it, Silver. Yeah, and anything that, if you want to, anything you're willing to do, I will be much appreciated whenever this is going. So far, I'm only going to be streaming, 2 days a week due to my schedule and the kids' schedule and the like, because, I still want to spend time with my family. It's going and going. Slowly but surely getting this behemoth under some ink. That sounds like I'm tattooing some humongously large man. Cowboy?
Aw, and he's not there to hear the
No,
joke.
he's not.
That's pity.
It's alright. If you want, you can clip it and send it to him.
No, I'm good. Someone else can.
Someone else can.
I got cookies to pull out.
Yep.
And to make the freaking thing stop yelling at me.
Yeah, I will take anything. I appreciate it. Yeah, whenever I actually made the Twitch channel, it was me and Prophet, and I'm pretty sure you could find the videos on YouTube, or they're still on my YouTube channel. They're I think we were streaming Dead Space. And I need to, actually be under the camera, Sean. But yeah, we were doing Dead Space, and then lot of Destiny stuff came, so I posted a couple of, or streamed that for a little bit and did some of that, but then I just didn't have the time, and now I'm able to find time again and just taking the channel in a completely new direction. And so far, a lot of my friends and a lot of the communities I'm part of are not necessarily appreciative of the change of pace, but are like supportive. Supportive. That's a good way. But it's something that not a lot of people do. There's not a lot of like quote unquote competition in the category. Especially when it comes to, you know, like actually doing stuff like this, because like half of the miniatures and models are, you know, like Gunplas and Gundam kits and stuff like that. And then there are a lot of like other D&D stuff, and there are some Warhammer stuff, but most of them are like more of the smaller stuff, at least from what I've seen from when I've streamed, I should say. And I got a couple of buddies who are doing it, like Skunky. She's actually working on a Sailor Moon kill team. So she's taken Sororitas, some Sisters of Battle, and painting them each like Sailor Moon. And the squad. So like Mercury and stuff like that. She's someone that I would highly recommend if you want to take a look. And she has Silver. She has our humor, so I would. Yeah. But yeah. So we're doing okay. Kiddos are doing good, by the way, Silver. Halvar is already 3. And it is ridiculous.
We have a tiny little toddler monster.
Yes, we have a tiny toddler monster. A tiny toddler terror.
Who loves his baby brother.
Yes, who loves his baby brother. And he's... The thing, too, is already growing like a weed.
No, you're not, Mom. Shut
up. She lies, Mother. You are old. Don't ever let anybody tell you different.
Shut up! She is not. He's lying, Mom.
Never said it was a bad thing. Yes, we absolutely do need to try some time to get the fams together. We will look into it if we can at some point soon. It is ridiculous. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, we can.
Woohoo!
Maybe we could set up a dinner at our house or something like that. Ooh, actually, you know what would be really good? We could set up the dinner and I could make tonkatsu again.
Hey, Silver, we don't live out the property anymore. So
Oh yeah. No, we're actually in in our town proper. let's say that so that I don't, you know, dox myself. But yeah, we no longer live out on the property. So, God, with this big behemoth, it is hard to kind of just paint underneath the camera. We're good. I got it. We're good. We're fine. Nope, no purple spread. Awesome, cool. Just on my hands. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's our turkey leg night! I found the photos for Sherwood and found turkey leg guy.
Oh, you found turkey leg guy. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, yeah, we'll have to organize something. If you still have it, my phone number hasn't changed. You are welcome to reach out to me. And I will whisper you my my Discord if I don't already have you on it. So that, you know.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
His name's Dylan.
I told you it started with a D. I told you. I knew I was right. Huh. Oh, you actually found him.
Well, yeah, because I was scrolling through and this pulled up and they had him tagged, so I just like clicked on it to make sure that the tag was correct.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Send him to me so that I can friend him.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we will figure something out when it comes to that. But yeah, it's still the same. It'll just the content will change, and I'm gonna need to revitalize my. I'm gonna have to brave what is now X and what was Twitter again. I hate social media. So yippee. Wonder if, you know, hiring a social media manager is gonna be worth it. Would be worth it. Especially this early in the game. I severely doubt it, but you know, it's something to consider very heavily. The disdain I have for the amalgamation and monster that is Twitter. Blech. Problem with models like this, especially because this is one of the forge ones. It's not the regular, you know, like plastic on the sprue kind of things. This is actually a resin cast. So I'm having to getting into all the nooks and crannies and the air bubble sums is ridiculous, but it is, and I have subjugated myself to this task. So here we go. So over, I kind of can't because I'm kind of in the same boat. Here, hold on. Let me just show you how much goes into a model like this. So these two are the back legs. So they'll go here. And then, well, first of all, this is the box it comes in. It's huge, as you can't even fit it in the whole camera. Okay, alright. Pull out my...
Silver, it looks so pretty.
Oh, nice. So we have the two back legs. We have the two forelegs. So they'll go here. And then you have the two gun arms, which go right there, and one on the other side. Then there is all of the... Oh, first of all, the two pincher mandibles that will go right there. And then you have small or exhaust spikes. You have actual spikes. And then more bio vents. And, or actually, no, those are the mandibles. Those two are extra claws. So, more bio vents and such. And then all of these tiny spikes as well. So, well, I feel you. I feel you to the max, currently. Yeah, there's a lot to do, lot to paint, and that's not even going into the rest of my pile of shame, because this model isn't even mine. It's something I'm doing for profit. Because I made him a deal and promise, and I haven't delivered on said deal and promise, and here we are. So, making up for my horridities as a friend. To go back over with a black to get the carapace more done. Yeah, sort of. It is. I have pretty much. Well, not. I can't say all. I have most of my Necron army taken care of and done. I have a couple from the mouse contributed pile of shame. That is creeping up and taking over my desk, which I'm trying to beat back ferociously with a productivity hammer. Can't always find it though, which really sucks. But I mean, yeah, it is. My most recent one that I did, if you want to look at the VOD and that I showed off earlier on this stream, is a actually one of my armies, which is Admech or Adeptus Mechanicus. If you want to get into like the Warhammer, or if you know any of like the Warhammer stuff, and there are plenty of experts in my life that will happily teach you, like Prophet and Spectre. But yeah, it's basically the machine cult that worships technology. Finished one of their tanks called the Dune Crawler. Really proud of the base work that I did. That one was that's actually one of the best bases that I've done. Or if what am I saying? Go look at my Instagram. It's the first thing that's on there. And it'll probably be easier to look at. But yeah, I got that done. After I'm done with this Hierophant, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might jump into some of my D&D models. I think that'll probably be the best idea. Either that, or I might just go whole hog and no, I'll probably do some more AdMech stuff because I want to get those done before I well, the D&D stuff. You know what? I actually might make a poll if I can remember how to do that somewhere. That I can do that. I'll have to think about where I can do that. About what to do next. I think I can do a poll through Twitch. So whenever we're on the last stream for this Hierophant, I might end up doing that so that we can have that and try it at least. I think you could also do that on Twitter. So I might revitalize Twitter in order to take care of that and decide what I want to do. Because if we do the D&D stuff, I know exactly which model that I want to do. But if we do any more of like the Warhammer models, I don't know. I got some. Oh wait, no, I do now because I want to get them done for Dark Heresy. I'll need to find them again because they're somewhere. But there are some that I just want to get them built and out of my house. There's some Tau that I need to do and get taken care of for our Dark Heresy campaign. That's a thing that's needed to be done. Yeah. And then I also have some guardsmen that I don't necessarily want to put my all into the guardsmen because they're just basically placeholder models. So I might do a slap shot of some guardsman paint, and then if I ever have time, I'll come back to it. Still in? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Making sure I'm still in frame. I don't know. There's a bunch that I could do. There's a lot. I want to get my D&D campaign that I'm running is kind of put on hold, and I need to talk to the players about it. So okay, yeah, absolutely. We're part of the Trinket Trade Network in Sherwood while it's active, so I can, if you want to, if you start making those en masse, and we can add them to the Trinket Trade pool, and with your, if you want to make a business card or if a contact sheet or whatever it is that Trinket Traders do. I can't exactly remember what the technical term for it is, but just basically like a calling card, and we can hand those along with them if you wish. Whenever Sherwood is open in the spring, technically, I guess it would be. Did I get all the holes on this side? Did I fill them up? Oh, there's more on the end. Oh, I completely missed the interior of this. Dang it! So many cracks and holes to fill. Good. And that's fair. Listen, if this ever, just blows up, I will be happy to, onboard you to the team. Whatever that team may be, I have no idea, but I don't know, we could probably look into some sort of like merch and such if I ever did, blow up, go viral. That's the words I'm looking for. Good gods. I don't know. It would depend on if Marcy would be happy with doing like a Ray Narvaez Jr. and Tina thing.
I'm just here to make background sounds and poke fun at you.
No, you way over the head. Not even following the conversation.
Kind of half-asses.
No, you weren't even following the conversation. If I went viral on, Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that, would you be okay if we made merch and stuff being like the warehouse manager and the overarching, like person with like the merch that sends out, customer service stuff and all that jazz? Yeah, we could hire Silver and she would be like assistant. So there you go. If I ever become viral, Silver, you have a guaranteed job.
Can I show off my pile of cookies?
Yeah, yes, you could show off your pile of cookies.
Cookies.
Mouse made cookies.
Would you like a cookie?
Yeah, I appreciate it, Jammer. The catch on that is, if if and when I ever, become iconic enough to need merch, which I might. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I guess I should, maybe start a Discord server. Oh god, that's a whole thing. Oh god, that means like managing and stuff like that, and that's time that I don't really have. But things that I must do, the things I do for the passion. Hey, you got him. I don't know where he went, but Mouse caught the fly. Mouse isn't such a mouse. I appreciate it, Silver. If you want to add me, yes, absolutely. The more communities that I'm in, the more clutter on my Discord, the better. The better I feel. As funnily as jokingly as I say that, that's actually pretty true. Oh, gods above! What did you? What? Who is trying to kill Mouse?
I wasn't ready for that.
Yes, bots are. Anyway, I know how to set one up. It's just actually like taking the time out to manage the thing, because sometimes I forget to eat.
That's a fact.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to add me to your blanking on word community, that's the word. Why am I pulling a Mitchell today? Why am I pulling a Tubbs?
Beats me, man.
I don't know either. But yeah, that would be much appreciated. I'm gonna need to let you sit on that side, aren't I?
Pretty.
Yep, I know. Believe me, Jammer, I am well aware. Sometimes I have to remind you. Ooh. Yeah, those are pretty potion bottles with fairy sparkles. That's not what they're actually called. What are they called?
Wow, you really are having
I am well aware. It's the silver dust. It's not silver
help
dine.
me out with the word.
There's a word for it, and mica powder. God. Man, I don't know what is going on with me today. Like 2 hours before streaming, like at what, 6? I was falling asleep with my youngest in my arms, and I was like, and I just literally handed him off to Mouse, and I was like, I'm gonna go lay down. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down for an hour. I'll be back.
That man napped.
I really did, which is unusual for me. I don't need you calling me out, Silver. You had...
See, I try, it doesn't work. And he's been doing good on water intake anyways.
I have. I have a water bottle in my work bag that I've been consistently, you know, having at least one. It's not a 16. It's I think a 20 ounces at work during the 4 days I work. Along with having at least one Gatorade a day with that, and trying to cut down on my my soda intake, although at work it is really hard because one of the nurse that
Riri?
no, the other one, the hippie nurse that I really don't want to say her name, but we don't have a nickname for her. The one that I gave your Ren Fair outfit to.
Yes.
Yeah. She found out we can order Bargs and Big Red. Or no. It's so hard. I limit myself to one a day. Not one of each, but one overall a day. Oh, yeah. Maybe, you know what, maybe you're right, because I didn't have any coffee today. I realized that when I opened the microwave to, you know, heat up dinner.
Is that where the rest of that coffee was?
The coffee, yeah,
that you asked me if you could have.
Yeah. It was just sitting in the microwave.
Guys, he said, do you want any more coffee? I said, no, I'm good. He said, okay, cool. I watched this man pour a cup of coffee and put it in the microwave. I thought he drank it. I didn't know it was still sitting there. He pulled a cowboy.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever the dehydration, will do that in general,
Yes,
Mouse.
Mom. Yes, it very is.
I know. Okay. Yeah, and well, Mom, you're the one to blame for my coffee habits. Just to let you know. Can't have coffee, you know, at like coffee shops. I can only have it from the house because nobody else makes it right. I can't have coffee without the specifically the International Delight creamer, because sugar and regular creamer just isn't for me at all. Yeah, guilty as charged. Don't think that you can get away with that. Caused a whole stir at what was it? At one of our local restaurants, because they're like, how can you have breakfast without coffee? I don't remember if you were there, Mouse, but the waitress was like, how can you have breakfast without coffee? And I had to explain to her the whole reason why I couldn't have coffee outside of, you know, my own house. And she was like, just give it a try. I was like, okay, cool. What creamer do you have? And she was like, I don't know. I've been finding some quote better energy drinks. My go-to now is normally Alani. It's still an energy drink and not as bad for you. I'm starting to dip my toe into like the Celsius gang and the like, but I'm trying to find better energy drinks that don't have as much sugar in it. And more of like the actual like B12 and stuff like that. You have had?
I can't spell tonight.
You can't. I don't think you can.
I was gonna say I haven't had one in almost a year. My brain just was like, you know what? I can't spell. I'm not gonna even try anymore.
To be fair, that happens almost every time that you try and type in general.
Hush.
Huh? Huh?
Were you trying to tell me?
Huh?
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 That happens just about every time you type.
Try.
It's okay. Maybe we should get you one of the typing games so that you can improve it. Legitimately.
Hate your mom.
What? I'm. Yeah, it's very rare that I do a monster, and honestly, it's only if I need something with less caffeine than the Alani, because Alani has 200 milligrams, and I normally drink the juice monsters anyway, and those only have 160. Super bad for you because of the sugar, but less caffeine. But I very rarely have monsters, and I gave up Red Bull years ago. The last Red Bull I had, I think I was still working at Pluckers in Austin, because we got them for free, and it was always the mini ones. I would slam those back like nobody's business, because especially on the long shifts, because I think we got we got one for every 8 hours, and sometimes I would do a 16, and so I would get two, and just slam those back while I was on the deep fryer station, just cooking wings and just cooking and tossing wings. But yeah, I don't do Red Bulls. I very rarely do monsters, and even then I only do a certain amount, certain particulars, like the Angry Orange Monster, or just the juices. Which again, honestly, the juices are honestly worse for you. So anyway, hey, honestly, that's probably a good thing. It's better for you in the end. Yeah, I need to. Alright, I think I got most of that down. Getting some of the. Oh! There. Aha! I have found the hideaway. Alright. All sorts of twisting and turning, and there's more. Just the brush, but the actual model itself just twists and turns and twists and turns, and this thing is so big. And this was basically all one piece. From here up to the head was just one piece. The head was separate and the tail was separate. I attached the tail on and attached the head on and started painting. That's good. I'm proud of you for doing good. Alright, more of the purple. I think I need a touch more grimoire under the neck. And then we're going to go to a little bit of lighter shade of the alien purple. What color should I do with the eyes? That is the question. I'm going to need to get that. Well, that's the alien purple that I'll do. I'll need to get in there with that and such. Okay. Alrighty. Here comes the plan. Here comes the plan. We have a plan. We have a plan of action. Mostly. Sort of. Kind of. Ish. Oh, man. I may need to find a 3D print of paint storage sometime and really get my 3D printer up and running so that I can get my paint storage, better, because I have more paint than I have storage at the moment. I really like this wooden set though, but I need more. More storage space, and that's the largest that they have from what I understand. At some point I'll set up an Amazon wish list specifically for the stream and such, but that'll be a whole thing that I will do, and that'll be a while before that comes to fruition as well. Just do this. Get into all that, because we're going to be painting over with a lighter shade anyway, and this is, if we double layer it, it'll still look okay. So, not too worried. Okay, yes, I'm still constantly checking that because paranoid and big guy. Make sure I'm still in frame. Well, that'll get better as it goes, as I get used to this, especially the setup. Although at some point I want to get a better desk for it, but that is a future turtle problem. A better camera too, but like I said, that is a future turtle problem, and not something to be worried about at the moment. Take a finer brush and go over the nose and figure out what color I want his eyes first, because arachnids don't really have. Hey! Yeah, thankfully it's mostly curled, so I can actually wrap it around my arm whenever I'm doing stuff, and then have it move, and that way I don't, like smack it on something. But yeah, having it turned and do there, it definitely is an eye-poking hazard. Thankfully, how far I have to keep the model away from my face to keep it in shot is actually contributing and helping me in that. Okay. So got that purple done. I should probably... Well, that's still drying. A lot of that is still drying. I need to come in with a finer brush and get the bones. Where is my... I didn't pull that out. Uh-oh. Skeleton bone. There we go. Actually, where's my citadel of it? Oh. Yep, Wraithbone right there. Okay, cool. We're gonna do skeleton bone on here. I'm gonna get the teeth. I need to go with a finer brush and do the lighter shade of purple over there. I need to get yeah, I'm gonna get that orc blood right there and go over with that. Thankfully that's not an effect, that's actually just a color. Get the inside of the mouth, and where did that flesh tone that I was gonna use go? Wasn't gonna use a flesh tone? I honestly don't even remember anymore. That's glistening blood. Can check on the... No, I was gonna use... That's right. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan at some point. I have a plan. Okay. Alright. And then I need to do that bone right there. So, let's... let's let that dry for a second. And... Gesundheit. Is that tea done?
It's been done.
Cool. Can I have an Arnold Palmer, please?
I guess.
I mean, I can go make it. If no.
I don't care.
Thank you. All right. Yay! I got Arnold Palmer. Awesome. I actually don't need that right now, so I'm gonna minimize that. Oh, Lord. It is ridiculous how close I'm getting. I still need after this I actually will have streamed 8 hours a month. 8 hours this month. Now I'll just need to do the days, which I don't even know when that will reset, so that will be an interesting thing to find out. Yeah, definitely be odd, because we're gonna do 3 hours roughly this stream, so I'll be getting off at 11:30. So then, yeah, the total hours streamed will be done, and I'll just need the days and the followers, which we are more than getting to. Holy cow, that is ridiculous how fast that is going. I can't even comprehend that. That is... That's a whole other thing. I got a cookie and Jesus.
Yeah, I filled that a little
You really did.
The ice cubes was what pushed it.
Why didn't you put the ice cubes first?
I didn't think about it until after. I was like, oh,
Because you didn't think about it.
Yeah, it wasn't until after I made it in my brain. Ice was.
For affiliate, it is stream 7 days a month. And it has to be a total of 8 hours streamed during in a month. So... Oh.
Too much lemon?
No. How sweet did you make the tea?
I didn't. I made it this normal sweet that I always make it.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I... That's odd. Okay. Yeah, the affiliate I think got updated. So it's 50 followers, stream 7 days a month, stream 8 hours in that month, and have an average of 3 concurrent viewers in the stream per stream. So, I'm gonna move that back because that is picking up that crunch. I remember the goals being a little different when I streamed, how long ago did I stream? Oh, it was like 7 or 8 years ago. Way back when. So. Those were very good cookies, son. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry that the tea is too sweet.
Yeah, that's fine. It happens. Oh, I forgot to put the playlist on repeat. Oh, we aren't even. Yeah, we're a little over halfway done, so that's okay. Glad I caught that then. Oh, wow. Sorry. Slurping right in y'all's ear. But yeah, so we're just as I said in the past, 2 streams, we're just casually going to reach that goal. Casually. It is not a race. Please do not. Yeah, I would love to make this full-time job, and I just dropped my brush again. Ugh. But unfortunately, I have a decently paying actual job, and it'll take a hot second for streaming to actually catch up to paying what I make. However, until then, this is a great little fun hobbying side thing. So oh yeah 100%. That's still drying. Those are done. Yeah. All right. 1 second. Yep, and all right, I'm back. What was I doing? Oh. Yeah, my poor desk, which is actually a hand-me-down from Spectre. Spectre's poor old poor desk. Nope, that's not good enough. That's not fine enough. Let me find a fine brush. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Oh, good lord. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is fun. It's nice to just, especially with how I've kind of did a 180 with this entire channel. Just taking it from, you know, screaming at a screen with Prophet back in the apartment to having a nice chill hobbying stream. It's definitely odd, actually, and a very big 180 from what I normally do on a computer.
Yes, where you just scream more with Prophet. The screaming didn't stop. It just shifted from being streamed to now just screams where no one else hears it but me and the kids. Much fun.
I'm gonna get the soundproof. I'm working on it. I'm working on not necessarily soundproofing, but sound dampening the living room. I'm sorry. Listen, I will put sound dampeners all on the ceiling if you want me to. We can. Oh, actually, that's a nice idea. We could actually hang a tapestry from there to there.
I love how that just spawned a whole.
It was. The problem is that we're actually just gonna have to. The real problem is finding a tapestry that'll go from there to there, and then taking it down every month or so to beat it.
Hey, Silver. Our house is now taller than what it used to be. Where you could just stand up and reach the ceiling. Now you can't. You actually need a ladder. So.
How'd that go again? Now you can't?
I can't.
Now you can't.
Oh no, I broke him.
Now you can't. It has been a long time since Southern Mouse came out.
Yes, you did. Silver, you showed me, and I think I showed him.
Oh, it has been a long time since
That's how
truly.
You know I need to go to bed. When I slip.
when the country comes out the mouse. That's so
Guys, that's gonna be a giggle fit tonight. I won't be able to go to sleep.
says the woman who went into the giggle fit last night.
I don't even know why. It just started happening. I remember the series of events that happened that got me there.
Yes, we love Country Mouse. Just like we love Scottish Turtle. Oh,
You should show them Scottish Turtle.
I still remember the first time you heard Scottish Turtle.
Do it.
How'd that go?
Do it. Do it.
You sound like a knockoff Star Wars blaster when you did that. Yeah, our Northern Silver. I absolutely did, because it just came out in the most the funniest times. Like Scottish Turtle comes out whenever I road rage.
I have that recording somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. You brought out the blaster. Yeah. Yeah, I still remember the first time that you heard road rage Scottish turtle. That one, that was funny.
It was one of our first dates. He was driving me home.
And these idiots in the freaking road, just, ugh.
You weren't even driving me home yet. We were gonna go get food.
No, yeah, that's that's right. Oh, that's right. It's thick. It's the thick boy. Yeah? How'd that go again? I think you've been watching way too much Pokemon with our son. I think that's what happened. I think that's what's happening.
Nah.
Yeah, the squeak, for sure.
Nah, I think I just need to go to bed.
Maybe.
Like I said on one of my posts, I'm just here to make background sounds and be a pain.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm achieving.
I think most of what you're doing is calling yourself out, but okay.
I'm very much aware.
Okay. So long as you are. God, I have to thin this out so much. Because it's so thick. Like a bowl of oatmeal. Well, I don't know what.
How'd that go?
Like a bowl of oatmeal. How am I adding a diffuser to my own voice? I don't even know. Oh, one of these days, I still have voice mod on my computer. I'm gonna have to bust that out. Maybe for Halloween, I'll bust that out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, for the oh. Number one, we both know you can do it. You just gotta persevere. And how about this? Whenever I'm done streaming, which is in another hour and a half, no, another hour, then you can stop with your project. How's that? Is that a deal, Silver? Can we make a deal?
He says, I have a pattern to follow now, so it's not that bad. I just have to touch the beads, the base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand that. I used to do those braid chain things in junior high, and I always had a hard time starting them.
She said,
So me and a friend
see,
would.
I would, but my brain won't rest until she at least has one earring done tonight.
Okay. I can get that. And you're halfway through one of them? Oof. Intricate. Oh, Mouse, did you send her Ren Fair photos?
Do that now.
Yeah, I think she would be very, very hyped to see Little Man in his Ren Fair
stuff. Especially now that he's like actually grown into it.
No, she did see the ones that I did post.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, there's a couple more of them that I think you would find really, really adorable.
Are you talking about the family photos or?
Well, one of those at least, and then the oh, you didn't get any of him in the costume contest, did you?
I got a video. But
You got a video?
I think I got a video. I have to look.
Yeah.
I know I got one of the.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you got one of Adopta. But it's crazy to think that next year Thing 2 will probably be walking.
He'll be walking by the end of this year.
No, that's fair. I understand that.
Life, just like his brother.
Yeah. Scooch up a little. That way it's a little bit more in frame. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it has been way too long. I didn't realize you hadn't seen him since he was 6 months. Thought you'd seen him before then. Since then.
No.
It's been too long.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, now Thing 2 is 6 months.
7.
7, yes, now. Jesus. Yeah, that is absolutely fair. It both feels like yesterday and like years and years ago.
My favorite time for announcing when I was pregnant with Holvar is the fact that after our first actual ultrasound seeing him, the following day this one ended up in the hospital for his gallbladder.
Yeah.
Best memory that I can ever have, because it was just, hey, it's 4 a.m. I regret eating that barbecue we had last night. Okay. 4 p.m. Hadn't heard from him since 4 a.m. that night. Hey, this is he's in the hospital. His gallbladder is not having it.
Yeah, it was
fun.
It was Jammer that texted you.
I couldn't think of your name. I'm sorry, Jammer. I knew it was you, but my brain couldn't think of your name.
It's right. Yeah, no, it was literally because one of the first things whenever I think I got transported to Maine was like, hey, Jammer, text mouse. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then I worked that weekend too.
I tried to stop him. You know how hard it was to try to stop him? Extremely. You know why? Because this man had a cane. He knew he was mobile, so he got his hands on that cane and he walked around, and he knew he could do it.
Yeah, and I did it. That's when I got the job offer.
And then everyone who gave me shit that night when we showed up, why did I let him out? I had no choice. Like, I attempted to stop him. It didn't work very well.
Funnily enough, specifically that night, nobody made a fuss because I was not having it. Yeah, no patron at all made a fuss that night. That was super fun. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that whole weekend I think was the chillest weekend that we had at the hayride. Probably specifically because I had, how did I announce it? For those of y'all that would like to try my patience, I am I am an organ lighter and ready to fight. Please try me.
Did he tell you how he asked if he could keep his organ?
Oh, yeah. Whenever I had my gallbladder removed, the first thing I asked whenever the surgeon was done with his, like pre-op speech was, any questions? Yeah, can I keep it? And the nurse looked at me like I was out, like I had grown a third head, not a second, a third. And the surgeon looked at me. It was like, "Why would you want to keep it?" It's like, "Oh well," and then I explained that I worked at a haunted house and would love to keep it in a jar, and that they can actually, fully seal the jar and the like. And the surgeon laughed and said, no. And I was very disappointed.
You should read what she said.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I don't even remember what the issue was for, but it was something petty, I remember. I do remember I told him to get out of the line, and he followed suit. I think he came back in line and apologized after he sobered up a little, because I think he was just drunk. But yeah, yep, I recall that. Yeah, because I was just gonna take my gallbladder and put it in the museum at the time. And honestly, I would have left it there too.
I know.
Oh, excuse me. All right.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, right. This is the last patron. Would have been great. No, honestly, looking back on stuff like that, what would have been a great prop is getting a full cow tongue and putting it in a jar of formaldehyde and literally just saying, this is what happens to the last patron that didn't follow my rules. I engorged and took his tongue. Especially as Louis. Oh. As my demon character, that would have been gorgeous. Alright. Time for the big space. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. But that life is behind us now. And we must move on with our lives. It is nothing but fond memories. And some not so fond. But, yeah. Well, you take the good with the bad. Here comes the tricky painting part. Getting... There we go. Swapping decks for each.
Video.
Oh, okay. I was so confused.
No. That one is still very much asleep and has flopped over from where I left him.
Good. Still one of those like, am I the only one hearing that? Is that my music? What's going on? I don't remember a baby crying in my music lineup, but...
Only sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, maybe that's what we can do, hun. Maybe we can organize like a double date thing with us and Silver and her hubby. Ooh, maybe we could take him to the Emerald Tavern. I think that would be something that would be really neat. Of course, when you're feeling better, when you're feeling good enough to, not necessarily better, but when you're feeling good enough to. There's a place in Austin that I absolutely love called the Emerald Tavern, if you haven't heard of it. But it is a really cool nerd shop that also has a bar and a kitchen. And is really, really nice. And I've been going there since... Oh, what was I using? Orc Blood, that's right. Okay. Was it Orc Blood or was it Grimoire? No. It was Orc Blood, okay. What was I saying? Oh, Emerald Tavern, that's right. Yeah, I've been going since it was a small little shop, and it has grown, and it is a really cool place to just hang out. And was I using Orc Blood? No, I don't think so. I think I was just using Alien Purple. Yes, yes I was, because it is the thick boy. Yeah, look how thick that is. That is ridiculously thick. Thick. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. We'll revisit that idea in a more private discussion. But yeah, that's something that if you're interested in, that's something that we can definitely look into doing together. And yeah, we know a couple of good spots. Or I should say I know a couple of good, quite a few good spots and good restaurants in Austin. That we can go and be nerds together for and the like.
I don't know how I feel about this trailer for the new Now You See Me.
I don't like those movies anyway, so I'm sorry my opinion won't be as
I know.
what you want it, huh?
I don't. I know yours is very much different than mine.
Alright.
Silver just asked you a question if you were into Final Fantasy.
I actually used to play the Final Fantasy MMO. Unfortunately, the subscription got to be a bit much for the income I had at the time. It's definitely something I want to revisit. And then I want to get into Final Fantasy. The only like Final Fantasy I've played, like, not necessarily religiously, but like most of it was Final Fantasy 3, and I'm actually replaying it again. Not so much into like the lore of the Final Fantasy. I'm actually more into like the actual like gameplay of it, but I know a little bit about it ish. Not near as much as I know about like, you know, D&D and you know, like some of my other fantasy style things, like Critical Role and the like. So it's definitely something that we can like teach each other about. So and it's definitely something that I'm like up to learn, because that is one of the like, you know, video game icons that I want to learn more about. Like a lot of, or I think at least one of each of the Final Fantasy games is on like my Steam wish list. So it's definitely something that I want to look into. I just haven't had the motivation,
Silver, I feel your pain, sweetie.
wherewithal, and
That's how I feel about like 80% of the things I now know. I didn't know jack about it, and then, you know, this one.
hey hun, what's my favorite Space Marine chapter?
We're not gonna do this right now. My brain is tired as it is.
But they're easy ones. Okay, name my 2 armies.
I don't want to do this.
You don't want to do
I don't
this?
want to do this.
Name my 2 armies. Come on, you can do it. Name my 2 Warhammer armies. I believe in you.
Why not?
Can we not?
Okay, yeah.
You bought most of them. for one of them.
Oh my god! I haven't heard from Ty since Holvar was like still baby and just learned how to eat food.
Yeah.
This fool just messaged me and goes, "I miss y'all." I don't know where he just came from, but he just ping.
Eh?
Oh, you were in chat. Hi.
Huh?
I guess he's watching because he said, "Oh, I can hear you."
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. There he goes. I think that is him. Yeah, right. Bro, that's hey, I can do this because, number one, she has heard enough about it from me, and she has bought half of my pile of shame. So
This is true. I'm just too tired and don't want to go through the question and answer.
yeah, that's exactly what that is. She is responsible for half of my, actually for almost all of my Warhammer pile of shame. So she should know what at least one of them is, because she has contributed to my pile of shame for that army. Well, see, it's a good thing that I don't play Chaos, then. Isn't it, hun?
Yes.
And she's actually done this quiz a while back, but she used to be able to name all 4 Chaos Gods. Cowboy should be able to. Seeing as how he is, Chaos Undivided. Speaking of, I need to... Or we, I should say. We need to work on his Bellicor. Whenever he, comes back and comes home. Honestly, I think the Chaos Gods are like the one army that I will probably never have. I will definitely never have a Nurgle army or a Death Watch army, because they're some of the easiest to paint, but they also are some of the more detail intensive, and they look just revolting if you paint them right. And I'm good. I'd rather not have to throw up while I paint some of my minis. Yeah, we should. Finding the time is always the problem. Especially now that I've kind of got this up and running. Yeah, it's definitely something that we should think about and see if we can set up. Sorry, I knew I was out of frame for that one. Yeah, I'll have to repaint that black. Okay. So we're now going to set that down. And seeing as how I still have some of this alien purple, we're going to move on to the legs. I will say, those are some nice looking long legs. Even for an alien. Thankfully, the legs of this model are so much lighter than the actual main model itself. I'll bet all $3. I'm gonna stay out of that, and you and Mouse can figure that out.
Gladly.
I'm really glad that I found this artist. Got some nice lo-fi chills. Chill vibes. Chill vibes, brother. Although, to be fair, if I didn't have to deal with copyright stuff and all that, I would probably be having Jeff Castellucci in the background, because I've been on a voice play kick. And it has been driving Marcy up a wall.
Absolutely, man. The headache be real.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, I love you.
I love you too. At least I've been good and have been listening to him with headphones.
Yes, I'm aware.
You know, ever since the last time you yelled at me at Cowboy.
You can do it, Silver! I believe in you!
Hey! You're getting there. Top of up here. Actually, really get the top of this. Okay. All right. I've been in frame, right? Okay. It's like about the only thing I'm kind of really struggling with is remembering to not put the model 4 inches in front of my face and actually keep it under the camera. The struggles of streaming model painting. There's still a lot of primer dust on these models. Honestly, that's okay though. I don't mind. And we need to let that dry a little more. Okay, how are we doing over here? Good, the shades of purple are still good. That actually came out a lot smoother than I thought it would. And do a little bit here. I'm gonna have to do some diving into. You know what? I'm gonna keep from saying that.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Easily construed, and I don't want that clipped out of context. because knowing my friends, and especially Silver, who knows how to clip things in Twitch, that, you know, making her a mod probably wasn't the best idea, but it is what it is. What's the phrase? If your mods don't actively fight you, then you're not a real Twitch streamer or something like that? Is that? I think that's what Ray said.
She said hee. I can just hear it. I can hear her just laughing.
No, because it's not the hee hee, it's the hee. It's not the, you know, anime girl hee hee, it's the gremlin. Oh, what are you giggling about? Yeah, that's the... Yep, I know, it's not the anime girl laugh, it's the gremlin.
That's the exact.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mouse just showed me the photo, or not the photo, the video. Yep, that's it. That's exactly. Yep. That's exactly what that is. You know, this is how my brain works. You know, on like a every time, you know, I do character creation and, you know, a lot of that, and for D&D and for, you know, like actual in live characters, and I run a D&D campaign and am I wouldn't say a seasoned dungeon master, but, you know, I know a lot about like the mechanics of the game and how it's run and things like that. Oh, you would want to play, and you would think that it would be cool to play. You know, like I could see you one of your first like serious, quote unquote, serious D&D characters being like a fallen Aasimar paladin or cleric or something like that, and then. But I think you would have the most fun if I made you a goblin rogue, Silver. Just absolute gremlin energy. What do you think, Mouse? You think that's pretty fair?
Yep.
Just absolute literal loot goblin energy right there. Yeah, I know, that'd be fun. Wildfire Daniel, hello. How are you doing? Oh, excuse me. So we are... Oh, you made a new account. All right. Hi. Hun.
That is who I think that is?
That is. 100%. I can see that. I have already dropped you a follow. I know that you did. I thought that I had you followed. Okay, while we're waiting for paint to dry, quite literally. Now I gotta find out. I gotta make sure that, you know, I'm not going crazy again. And making sure that.
Again, he says.
I could have swore I had at least one of your accounts. Or it might have been an old account. Do I not? Okay, hold on. I got a lot of channels that I follow, so I gotta find it. You stupid cowboy for you didn't want the common man to know. Yes. Come on. Yep, there you are. Okay, cool. Yes, because there's this one. Okay, cool. I am not crazy.
I'm
But
glad you're for sure you are not crazy, hon.
mm-hmm. Yep, okay. Yes. Yes. It is the 7 years ago account. Yep. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because like you had an account though. I know you had an account. I followed your account. What the heck? So yeah. Cool. Alright, cool. Glad we have that sorted out. Freaking crazy. Well then, I need to actually go into this thing here. Yes, and do minus that. Yep, bye-bye. And then yes, both babies are doing well. Boom. Got that fixed. Cool. Yeah. Cool. So, there, that is fixed. So, boom. Because I had your old account doing that. Yes. I might be coming to you later once I get affiliate and such for emotes, and I'll click on them. Preferably not. I would rather not have you crash your computer because of that. But I might be coming to you for some of my emotes whenever that happens. And potentially a banner or two. But yeah, so this is my stream. I am rebranding from when I used to stream, you know, like 7 or 8 years ago myself. To chill model dad, pretty much. I will absolutely reach out to you. I got I'm pretty comfortable with like the Twitch stuff itself. I need to get used to some of the new layouts for Streamlabs, but beyond that, it's mainly the artistry stuff that I am help, because as I'm sure you can recall, I am not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. The only thing I do is this. So, but yeah, so I am no longer a gaming channel. I'm mostly a model painting channel. I'm working on this lovely, humongous dinosaur, a Tyranid Hierophant, for our mutual friend, Prophet of Salt, who I'm sure if you ping him, he might respond. But yeah. What was I doing? I was doing the legs. That's right. I was going to decide whether I want to put you on or finish painting you. I want to finish painting you. That's what I want to do. But first, I should probably go over here and go over the black and finish the face. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Cool. So those are done for now. Almost, actually. There's still a couple of spots that are wet, so we're gonna wait on that. I actually need to go into the box again.
Love you, Silver.
Of course. You have a good one, Silver. Text me if you need anything, or I will whisper you in my Discord so that you can do all of the things. Or that we can do all the things and catch up and all that lovely jazz.
Have a good night.
I hope your frustrations are satiated and you figure things out. Mandibles. I think those are the ones that I want. Are these the ones that I want? I gotta look at a picture of it.
Trying to find a place?
Yeah, finding a place. Alright, so got all of those. It is the thick mandibles that go there. So where are the where do the small ones go then? That's... Oh, you know what? I don't think I have a base big enough. Well, it doesn't come with a base, so that's something I'll have to text Prophet about. So then where do the smaller mandibles go? That's actually annoying. What?
Huh.
So those are that's more spikes on the neck. The big mandibles go there, and then the small...
Oh, that's what you have problems with. Silver sent me a video of like what she's having an issue with.
Smallish. Tails, leg. 13. Where's 13? Claws. Oh, there they are. Yes, okay. So those are there. Alright. So they do go there. And those are... Okay. Okay. I got it now. Oh, I'm gonna have to snip some more of that. Oh, no! Oh, I'm gonna need to cut some more resin. That is annoying. So much. What are they called? Lash whips. I'm gonna have to decide how I want to do the lash whips. I'll probably do the ooh, actually I might do both layers of purple on those, because those are because those are those. And yeah, I might do various different types of purple on those, and then a top coat of the bone on the tips, and then okay, where do these go? What are these for? Left and right. Left and right. What? Those are 7. 7 is leg supports? What? Oh, they go on the back ones. Freaking where? I got one picture of them. Are you kidding me? That's it? Oh, there. Okay. And okay, yes. I see. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, so those need to stick with those. Alright. What are you giggling about over there, by the way?
Silver said if she couldn't figure out how to attach it to the base for the earring part, that she was just going to dangle it from a chain and call it a day.
Okay. I understand. Oh, these are the... Oh, those are the claw on the sprue ones. Okay. I should... Oh, that's the first thing I'm putting on. And then doing a... Yeah, okay. Good gods above. Yeah, eventually that's what it's supposed to look like. It's a weird angle from the back, but that's what it's supposed to look like. I guess I should put in the vents, seeing as how that's 10, 11, and 12. No. Yes. Big, small, smallest. And then... no. Why do they do that? It's not even 10, 11, and 12. It's 10... Oh, no. It is in order. It's just not labeled in order? Or not set up in order in the picture. That's so stupid! GW, why? Why must you do this to me? Alright. Large vents goes towards the front. 10, 11, and 12. Or, yes, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Should I go ahead and put those on? They would block the other vent, so no. No, I shouldn't. I should just wait and paint them and then finish that. Okay, cool. Then the mandibles, which are here, do need... They wouldn't really... Would they get in the way? Yeah, painting the teeth 100%. Okay, I just can't put anything on this thing. until everything is painted, pretty much. Isn't that right? Yep, pretty much. Shice. So night. This is the life I lead. Oh, sweet Papa Ganoush. Okay. Alright. Oh, my hydraulics have sank again. Okay. There we go. Alright. Ow. That was my toes. No, I put him under. Okay, cool. That's another thing for another day. Okay. Are you fully dried? Yes, you are indeed fully dried. And you are too. You actually need another coat. You don't really need another coat. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, you do. Over here in that area. Okay. So we're gonna take you too, and we're gonna throw you back in the box, along with your pieces. What was I about to work on? Brain fart. Teeth. Teeth. Yes, teeth. Then I'll probably... Do I want to do the black? Nah. Okay, teeth. Teeth and face. Will I need the assistance of my glasses? Is the question. With something that small, yes. Okay. Yes. You know you're a Lord of the Rings junkie when you... Here, I need to work on the teeth.
We only has 9, my precious.
Look at what Bleedy Boy just did.
I saw. Bruh.
What?
Been a hot minute since you busted out the voice. I was staring at you like, bruh, really?
You
Bruh?
know that I can do the Gollum.
He
did the
much
thing!
What?
Look at what Bleedy Boy just did.
He did the thing. Yes, he did do the thing.
I think that's what he was going for all along. Alright. Alright. I have my AdMech zoom or vision enhancement with augmented light. So let us get this shindig going. Is this the one that I want? Is this the brush that I want? That is the question. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go with this one. Shake. It's not a menace, but I appreciate. Holy cow. Jesus. I am... Come here. my followers.
Woot, woot, woot.
Yeah. This is actually getting a little out of hand. Yeah, you've checked off 2 fandoms.
Excuse me.
So, I think after the teeth, gonna do the tongue, and then that'll be it for tonight. So I'm gonna, ow, just bonked my head on the light. We're gonna keep that out. We're gonna keep those out. I don't think we need this green because this is a bit too neon green. So I'm gonna have to go searching in my greens to find a good shade of green blood for this monster. Unfortunately, no. Because that involves having the setup above the stove, and I don't want to break my brand new. Oh, okay, hold on. For this, I'm gonna have to move my light so that I can actually look at this and get in close. Am I still in frame? Yes, I'm still in frame. Okay. I'm like just off camera too. You might be able to just barely see my my model glasses come into frame. Trying to stay in frame as much as I can, but with the details as small as the teeth, it is probably going to be hard. Cool, cool. Bottom ones. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, it's a good thing my fingernails are trimmed. Oh, was that really clear? I'll have to go and look at the playback, because I haven't really looked at how clear that is. Get the base coat on. It's a lot easier to do that, and then actually trace up, because it's mainly just getting the bottom of the teeth that is so painstakingly annoying. Oh no, I just put my finger in the teeth. No. Shh. I suck.
That suck.
I'm usually so careful with it. Got me. Dang it. Judgment. Okay. Alright. Don't put... Tuck the finger in. Just tuck the finger in. Don't move it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I still have... you know what? Yes, my fingers are trimmed. Absolutely. Okay. A little bit more water. Their mandibles. And then we are going to come back with a contrast red in this. In fact, we're going to use it for the whole mouth. And I think after we hit it with that red and, well, actually, we're going to hit it with a flesh wash, and then we're going to hit it with the red. But, got a place to put my pinky. There we go. Kind of blocking the camera for y'all, but I need to get inside there. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully, unlike with knife skills, I have no threat to losing a phalange. But sort of same concept, except a lot more odd angles and flexible ifs. Again, thankfully with a lot less risk. Alright. And I have a lot more of the bone left, so I'm just gonna do a quick clean that brush. You know what, that's the wrong protector for it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I know, sacrilege, but it is what it is. And then I'm going to go with the smaller of that brush. For that, get a little bit more water on this. Mix the entire well, and then just get this whole thing. Has a lot of air bubbles in that paint, but it's alright. This is one of those. I'll go over with another brush to get that and the coat and everything. So it's nothing too Nothing too bad. Nothing too big that I need to worry about. At least not right now. At one point I will, but that point is not today. This is just the basic coating of it, and we're gonna get there. I'm really sorry that I'm not holding up the model, but it is a heavy resin model, and this is some pretty fine work, so I do not want to mess it. I do not want to mess it up, especially seeing as I'm not really using a fine tip brush. And this is actually a pretty worn brush. I might have to replace it. So there we go. We're actually going a little over tonight. That's all right, though. I want to finish what's in this well. Waste no paints. Unless you be wasted. I'm sure somebody would actually prefer that to painting the model that I'm painting. Actually, I know one person in particular who would prefer that to painting the model that I'm currently painting. Two people, although one is just painting in general because he detests it. The one I'm painting the model for. Which is funny. At least in my opinion. I'm still in frame, aren't I? Just barely. Remember to center myself in the space. Maybe that's one of the first sounds that I'll get. Get an alert sound that's like, you're not in frame, center thyself. So that people can tell me that I'm not in frame. I think that would be the only one that I would allow y'all to spam. So, Bleedy Boy, you would have a fun time with that. Being the menace that you are. Okay. Put all the weight on his tongue. There we go. That's still a good spot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's your soda. Okay.
Just me.
Yep. For a second, I was like, "What in?"
Did you forget I was here?
No, it was just the noise
Oh.
that
Just me
sounded
deciding.
like you were rooting in like a bag of M&Ms or something. Not a.
Bruh, I don't even have M&Ms.
I know. That's why I was very much like, "What is she doing?"
Last time M&Ms were in this house was when your mom was here.
Yeah. Oh, alright. And then I need to get another fine tipped brush, but more pointed and less flat. Not that one. This one do? Maybe? And get the rest of his spines right here. Doesn't want to use the last of as well, and then we will do the contrasts on his mouth and then be done for the night. So I'm actually going quite a bit longer. Quite a bit longer? Yeah, we're already 50 minutes over schedule. So that, you know what, that's fine though. Everybody's chilling, everybody's having a good time, I think. Had a lot of catch-ups with good friends of ours. The stream, which I was actually very surprised at some of them and very happy about the rest. Glad that they were able to swing by, especially Wildfire Daniel and Silver. I'm glad that Adopta was here as well. I'm very surprised that he showed up. Made a Twitch account solely to do that. Solely to drop by and poke. Which is exactly what he would do. I think Mouse had fun being in the background. I need to get with Prophet and see if he wants me to put this on a base. have to order this if need be, because that's... Oh, I don't even know what millimeter base this would go on. If it would at all. Might be in like an inch base or something. May have to either special order a 3D printed base for it or something. For this behemoth. Oop. Bonk the light. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make a channel point redemption alert for getting my ass back in frame. Don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something. Alright. Where did I get this brush from? Right there. Cool. Huh. Alright. Got those spines. Didn't use all of that paint, but that's alright. Oh, where is the flesh wash? Flesh wash, here we go. Hey. What brush am I using here? And that one actually still has a point, and I don't want to ruin that. So does that one. Okay, it looks like we're using this one. Is this one too fat? Actually, this one isn't pointed enough, so back to this one. This one... Yeah, it's still got the curve, but that's alright. Okay, we're going to use this one. Thankfully, I don't have to shake this one too much. Washes are relatively liquid, and so long as it gets all the deposited stuff on the bottom. Boop, boop, boop. Don't need to dilute it down, which is nice. Throw that back up there. Only downside is I gotta make sure that the brush that I'm going to use is nice and open and forensic, and there we go, flexed. And for those of you that don't know, this is literally what's called a flesh wash. It's meant to have that a little bit of like that red pinkish tone that goes in with flesh, so it doesn't, the flesh, it gives some like actual depth to the flesh. Like I was telling Gaming Mom at a previous stream, it's to give depth and texture to the models, and give it like basically like giving it more character and not having it so one-toned and one-sided. So you can see how it's pooling in there and the like. So we're going to actually rinse that off, dry that off, and then go back over it with the dry brush, because we want to pick up a little bit of what's pooled in, because we don't want it to be actually like pooled. Seeing as how it's going to have a couple of other washes on it, we just want that little bit. So that. Cool. And now we wait. I wonder if Twitch will count if I like do multiple streams tomorrow. I wonder like what's the what's like the requirements for a stream, or can I just have you know, stream for like 20 minutes and then turn it off, separate, and then stream for another 20 minutes? Because I'll need to do 3 streams in order to make that. But I also have, you know, like, I still have followers to go, so it wouldn't be too bad even if the time resets, and I'm good on the concurrent stream views, so I think it'll be fun. Oh, excuse me. Oh. So after that, we're going to... I don't think we'll need the Raglan Earth Shade. Or Flesh Shade. I think that the Blood Angel's red and the Blood for the Blood God. Let me go ahead and start shaking the Blood for the Blood God, because this technical is thick and needs to be properly mixed. I think I have a mixer ball in here. Huh?
I think Hulu is mad at me.
Yeah, I think that Hulu is mad at you. Hulu
Yeah,
just...
I think I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, it is almost midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is almost midnight. God, it's about... Okay, I need to...
I eat myself at 5 a.m. when the baby wakes up.
I need to get this done. I need to get this done so we both can go to bed. Okay. Get the Blood Angels red.
That baby will wake up at 5 a.m. and I will not be happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're gonna roll over and try to kick me out of bed, and I will just sleep straight through your attempts.
Good sir, I'm not gonna even try. I'm gonna wait until it's like 8 a.m. and I know the toddler's awake and kick your ass out of bed then. It's funny. Be back in a second.
Oh, ow. Okay. Alright. Let's get this contrast. just gonna dot this a little bit. A little bit on the teeth. All the way in the mouth. Get a little bit on the things that make up the jowls. You know what, we're gonna wait on those because they're not quite, they don't quite have a solid coloration on them yet. Now comes the fun part. The actual blood. And blood effects. Well, that is the contrast. Adding this is gonna keep... Well, that's a good underlying tone. Actually, adding this will make it keep that glistening blood, almost like the fake blood that we used in like the haunts and in that industry. And keep that nice and fresh look to it. I'll be adding this to other parts as well as we go and finish different parts of the Hierophant. We'll add more of that. That's more. This is more of a finishing touch, and I really even shouldn't be doing it on the face yet, but that's not too bad. Cool. And boom. Just like that, we are done for the night, ladies and gents. Let me take off my glasses real quick. Cool. Da-da-da-da. Alright, I'm gonna keep those there. Let's actually organize a little bit of this. So that's more dust. Dust go there. Dunes go there. Cool, cool. I'm gonna keep these out. We're gonna keep that one out. We do not need the Nuln oil. We do not need that. We do need the flesh wash out. The Thalix gold can go in the corner right there. That's perfect. The Agrax we're gonna put right there because Just in case we need this other bottle of Abaddon Black, which I have 2 bottles open. Oh shit. Okay, no, that one's not open. Cool. Then Militarum Gray. Is you my second fill? No, you. We're gonna put you there with your Ashen Gray. All the shades are gonna live in that corner. White Scar. Oh, that's my palette. Witch Flesh. Okay. Castelline Green. Or Capeline Green. Why do I have Capeline Green? I don't even know. Oh no, this is okay. Yes. So White Scar is gonna go right there. Capeline Green I'm gonna put up there. This is one I haven't opened yet, so you're going to go up top. Getting good. Zandari Dust is going to go over there with that. My Valhallan Blizzard is going to go up there with the rest of the technicals over there. Moderate Earth, actually. Remove the glue there. And then the technicals right there. Black. And then gonna put the brass right there. Cool. Awesome. So black, flash wash, skeleton. Yeah, I think I need more organization for my paint. Good God. And there we go. Cool. Let's pull y'all out, because they're the next things that I'm going to be working on for this. Along with that, because they're going next. And then I guess I should get it on its feet first. So those, I think, well, let me make sure that those are up. They can't really grab. Yeah, okay. Although, we're going to keep the rest of it, and there, yeah, okay, which is just those, yeah, those, okay, cool. Let me reorganize the box a little bit. Cool. Back in there. Actually, we're gonna throw the manacles back in there. We're gonna leave that out and then do that. Okay, cool. Awesome. Put boxes away. Wrap up. So, unfortunately, not much got done today, but we got restarted on it, and that was really my main goal. I got some of the purple down. I need to redo some of the black, which I might touch up the black off stream. And then just whole hog into it next. I don't know what I want to do with the heat vents quite yet. I might do what I did with the other one and do actual like heat ventilation from it, like the effects. Might be a good way to test out and try out my new airbrush, or I might do some dry brushing for it. Got most of the head done, still need to get the eyes. Don't know what color I'm going to do the eyes yet, though. I think I might make them just a nice beady yellow. But, as always, thank you all so very much for coming in and hanging out with me. We had a huge boost in numbers, and that, as always, is a big thing for me, and I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for that. Let's take a look and see if there are anybody that I want to raid. Nobody in miniatures that I can see. I don't want to just send you over to Critical Role, because they are streaming, and they are doing a looks like an Elder Scrolls one shot, but you know what, we're not gonna stream, or we're not gonna raid anybody, at least not yet, until we get a little bit with that. Thank you all so very much for coming in and watching and just chilling with it until Friday. Yes, Friday. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, or not weekend, week. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Turtle. And I'm actually gonna go to bed. Alright, y'all. Bye-bye.